Hi everybody, the ratio war machine. In this video, we're gonna talk about the ratio spreads and obviously not the conventional ratio spreads. We're gonna go real deep into this. Lately, I've been getting a lot of requests in the comment section. Market has been volatile. Gap ups, gap downs. Market has been falling. It's right all in front of us. All the public strategies, any weakness in the strategy, it's really coming out in such kind of difficult markets. So the normal conventional stuff, it's not going to cut it. Trade setup. First, I'm going to explain you how do we make a ratio spread with the proper calculation and obviously easy to make. Number two, we're going to talk about adjustments. And number three, we're going to really stress test this. Watch it till the end if you want to learn full. Otherwise, you can skip the video entirely from here. Let's start now. Not your ordinary ratio spreads. Note 2 steps. I'll make it easy for you. So here we are on an option simulator, and what you can see is that I've selected the monthly series. Ratio. It's a combination of buying and selling. This is around at the money, which is 22,750. So what do we do is we go slightly out of the money, leaving 1, 2, or 3 strikes. For this example, I'm picking slightly out of the money and I'm longing one call. Now, what do we have to do is open the calculator, put in the premium, which is 619. Let me just do it here, 619.2. Obviously, we long this call. We got to divide this by 6, which comes out to be 103.2. What do we have to do is we have to find where 103.2 premium is and short 5 calls. Let's go. So 103.2, where exactly it is, 103. Let's go down. We don't have 103, but we have 106, which is around close by, or we have 96 as well. So what we can do is we can select and we are shorting 5. I repeat again, we divide this by 6 and we short 5. There should not be any confusion, make sure, because अगर fruits चाहिए तो पहले roots को ठीक करना है in the ratio spread, and this is exactly what we're trying to fix. Now, when we do this, this is how the spread looks like. It's obviously quite easy to make, and this is how it looks on your screen. Obviously, we are trading in the similar month, the same month. Now, many of you must be thinking, what if market really go down? Then what we see is this red zone. But practical trading is different from the payoff. If market go down, these out of the money calls is expected to decay faster versus at the money call. This is how options behave in the real world, not just the payoff, what the payoff is showing. That's the reason why we can consider that if market go little down, and obviously I'm going to tell you the adjustment. If market really go up, then what do we see is that obviously we have a hump here. If I just zoom in a bit so it's more clear for you, give me a second here. Yes. Right now, many of you must be thinking, what if market really go up fast? In that situation, what is going to happen? Obviously, I can tell you already, but for your in-depth learning, I'm going to simulate this. I'm going to tell you the rules exactly how do we do it. So let's start all the fun now. I'm going to load a simulator and you're learning something strong today. Ratio spreads. So here we are. I've picked a real bullish month, which is October. This is really going to test our might. Kitna dum hai hamari adjustment mein. Step 1, this is at the money, so naturally we're going to go slightly out of the money and we look forward to long this. It's 222.6. What do we have to do? What you learned? You learned that 222.6, we got to divide this by 6. It comes out to be 37.1. Now we have to look where 37.1 is, short 5 calls. Let's do that. The ratio is important. Why are we shorting 5 calls is what I'm going to tell you next. But first, let me make it for you and just clear your number one doubt which you may have. This is 38. Obviously, we're never going to get the exact premium, 37, never. So what do we do is that we sell this and we sell 5 of it, right? Now, I'm sure for all of you who are payoff fans, payoff tells you that if market really go up like a rocket, etc., we can expect. So let's see how exactly options play out in the real world, not just theory. I'm not here to tell you the theory only. I'm here to tell you the weakness of the strategy, the strength of the strategy. How do we manage the weakness in the strategy? No theory book, right? So let's go ahead now. Let's see what happens. 2nd of October is holiday, obviously. So let's go ahead and remember this. We bought this call 24,900 slightly out of the money. We can long 100 points out of the money or 200 points if you want to go more safer. But we must look forward to adjust once this particular option comes in the money. Once this is in the money, then we got to take some action. You remember that. Point number two, people who have learned the advanced concepts, the premium strategies, they know how wicks behave when market go up and down and what can be the edge in that. And that edge which we spoke about, that edge, let's see that in action, right? Those of you who already know this, let's go ahead slowly and let's see what's happening. Remember, I told you something, and it's 6th and it's 7th, and what you see is naturally the option has become in the money now, which you can see 24,900. Market has gone up to 25,119. Step number one, we go to P&L, and this is the premium now. We square off both the legs completely. Very easy thing to do. This is trading at 425. Let me verify this, is it? Exactly, and this is trading at 71.35, so we square off this 0.35, and that is how it is. We squared it off. Now what do we do is that we open option chain and we see where the market is. Market at the money 25,200 it's showing, so naturally we're gonna go slightly out of the money and we're gonna keep the rules same. Number one, we long this, it's trading at 177. Basically what we are doing is we are doing the exact same thing which we did when we created the strategy, and divided by 6 comes out to be 29.55. Now we find where 29.55 is. We naturally do not have it. We have 31.85, and we come here and we sell 5. When we trade into options, the number one priority is risk management. The priority is that if market give us a crazy gap down, how protected we are is something which we have to consider when we are making any strategy. Now in this, naturally, I'm going to tell you the gap down as well, but this is how it looks. What we did is that we squared off the trade and we moved our ratio slightly more up, and this is how it looks at the moment. Let's see. Naturally, if markets start to go down, it's going to be easy markets, but here market is going to challenge us, like I told you. So let's go ahead and see what exactly happens with this, and I'm going to tell you some more tricks of the trade. So we are going ahead now, and what do we see is that market hovering around, and it is here now, and market is hovering. Remember, if market crosses this 25,300, you know exactly what do we have to do. I don't need to repeat it again. Yes, you're making notes, you're watching it carefully. It's good for your own trading. Every step is crucial into this, and there are not many steps. We're going ahead 10th of October now, and what do we see is now market is still here, so we don't need to worry about it. And now market start to move up again. And let's see what happens with this. And now market is 16th of October, and naturally market has crossed the bot call by 100 points. What do we have to do? We can definitely square off the entire trade, right? And we can book this and we can square it off, and market has traveled a lot. Also, one thing which I want to tell you that in comment section is that people do calculate, and this is the confusion actually for ROI. People who calculate the ROI. Suppose if we make example in any strategy, maybe not this, 2% in let's say 10 days, random example. That 2% in 10 days is not equivalent to 2% in a month. Remember this. ROI is based on how much time it took for us to get that ROI. 2% in 6 months is obviously very, very low. 2% in 2 weeks is very high. ROI is dependent on the time. We do not have to look at ROI as a standalone. We have to see how much time has crossed when we are into that strategy, because when we are in the strategy, our capital is exposed in the markets. Remember that, right? This is a very important point. I hope I cleared your confusion. Now market has gone up, and naturally we can definitely square off the trade. There is no need to continue in this, because remember, the closer you go to expiry, the more your gamma risk go up. Like I taught in the previous videos as well, what exactly is gamma risk? Trading is a sweet spot between the risk and the reward. Too much greed becomes negative in this. So now we can completely square off, and this is a crazy bullish month we're talking about. There are many months in which market go up, stops, and then go up. It obviously has an impact on the ROI positively for us. But now you want to see gap down. If market go down, then what do we do, right? You want me to cover all the aspects. Give it a like in the video so far if you're learning, if you're enjoying the learning. Let me talk to you about the bearish example. Obviously, we're going to do things differently if market go down. I'm going to talk to you about that. So here we are. I've taken a bearish month, and what's the most bearish month is obviously March, war, Iran, US, etc. So market really, gone down. Let's talk about this now. If market go up, I don't want to give you a revision. You already know this. You can go back and watch it again and learn the rules and make a note of it. And make sure that the rules are properly followed. It's important. Here, If market go down, or if market stays wherever market is, we got to focus on this call, which is we sold at 59. Naturally, we created the strategy the same way. Out of the money, we divide by 6, etc. So here, if this premium becomes half, then we can take some action in this. So let's go ahead and let's see what exactly happens. Naturally, March, everybody know market's gonna fall. So I'm gonna focus on the premium here. And if you see the payoff, market is going down, and this is decaying very fast. And wait a little bit, and 37, now it's 34. So approximately below 30 is where we look to take an action. Okay. And what you see is that naturally it has come below 30 now. So the call which we sold, that's in profits, but the call which we bought, that is in losses. So what we can do is the premium become half. Step one, we square off this particular call, 26.5. The logic which you learned in the past is in effect here as well. Now, market is going down. The call which we sold 50%, we got to bring this call down. So we open option chain. 26,100 is what we sold. Such a simple step. Bring the call down. Why are we bringing the call down? Is that we want to get an extra credit. Let me show you, right? So a picture is worth 1,000 words. So instead of me telling you, I go an extra step in teaching you. Now this is the one, right? This is the one which we exited. We go down now, right? I mean, we can sell this one or we can sell this one. Any of these calls we can sell. So the same quantity is what we sell now, 25,800. And let's see how things look now, right? It depends on us. Usually what I do is I try to sell above the resistance. That is what I do. So there is no fixed rule on how far you can go down. Don't go too far down. It's going to be very aggressive adjustment. So we go slightly down, and what we see is over here. Again, we got to focus on the 50%. This if 41 become 20, and naturally the trade is in loss, as you can see, because market has really gone down very fast, right? I mean, this is what is happening. VIX shooting up, and a lot of things are happening. Let's go ahead now, 10th of March, and actually the premiums start to melt off the call, and it's become sort of half, as you can see, right? So now what do we do? And the trade has hit a break even. What do we do now is we can leave the trade. Also, the number two is we can adjust it even more now. So 21.35, and we do this here, and naturally we got to bring our call more down. 25,800 call is something strong. I'm going to tell you now. Give me a second, but let me just finish this first. We can bring it more down, and just simple rolling, and this is how it looks now. And let's just go ahead. I can roll it more down, and I can roll it more down, and I can roll it more down, but that's not the point. Let's just go till the end of the month, and what you can see is we are not touching anything, and market is really going down. And March has been a difficult month for a lot of the strategies as you know it. But the good thing is that you're learning. You're thinking what is the top learning from this particular video, and now what you see is the expiry day, and naturally the market has gone down, etc., and trade is good. The point is not that the trade came into positive and how good of a adjustment we did. Is it the best adjustment? There can be one more better method which I can think of it right now, but that will require slightly more deeper level of understanding and require much better teaching skills from my side. So probably we're going to leave it for another day. Let me tell you this. And to learn that skill, one do not need to give 10 stop losses to the market. Probably use that one stop loss for the own learning. Maybe buy an option trading book. Maybe sit and really make a note of it. Understand the total game plan and then follow it with the discipline. And obviously, if market gives you a hard exit or market gives you a stop loss, that's the part of the game. Now I want to tell you some more points in this. I'm sure so far you've learned how to do it. And in the comment section, if you ask, can you change the ratio to 1:7 or 1:4 or 3? 1:5, there is a reason behind this, and the reason is delta. The reason is the meltdown of premium. I mean, there are a lot of advanced stuff. I can really make it, sound like a rocket science, which I will never do. The simple point is that we divide it, we find the premium, we do it. Simple. Market go up, we roll it. But the most important point is biggest mistake can be holding it till expiry E, also known as greed factor. If market is going up and your option which you buy is in the money, a lot of people will try to, hold on to the trade till the last day of series because the greed factor comes in. Greed factor can be disaster in this particular strategy, let me tell you that. Also, number 2 point, in this example, I've taken one strike above, right? 100 points, 200 points above. To make it more safer, what we can do. Strike selection is in our hands. So I'm pointing you to the direction where you must focus on if you are more conservative trader. That's the exact reason why I tell you hit and trial way of trading one must avoid into the markets. Structure, strategy, game plan, execution is the name of the game. Theta decay, delta adjustments, common popular strategies, following the news and trading based on gut feeling with no game plan, no mentor, no strategy, no guidance, no risk management. These are the areas which can be really challenging in a difficult market situation. So you know exactly where you got to focus. Thanks for watching. I wish you all the very best. Take care. Signing off. Bye-bye.